So you saw the title. I don't really need to explain it to you. We are doing the Inside the NBA rebuild with Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, Shaq, and Ernie Johnson. I don't know I don't know what sparked me doing this. I saw a clip of Ernie saying goodbye to the TNT family the other day, and I was like, you know what? That'd be a pretty fun video idea. So here we are. Got the courts, got the jersey. Um, and so far we really just have the four guys and then a bunch of random people we picked up. And I didn't want to go through the first year because the first year Chuck was the only guy I had. So I tanked and I got a bunch of picks. We ended up getting the first pick, the third pick, and then the eighth pick, I think. So we traded the third pick and ended up being Christian Laettner, which got us a future draft pick from the Bullets this year. We also have a Pistons pick. I mean, like, we just got picks right now. So I'm definitely going to try and get Chris Webber, because I think Chris Webber did an episode or two of Inside the NBA. Actually, probably more than that. Yeah, Webber's been on Inside the NBA for sure. So maybe get like a Reggie Miller, a quiz? Maybe get a Chris Webber. We'll see. But this first year, we'll kind of just rock with the team like this. Last year, so we tanked. I got a bunch of screenshots I'll show you. So last year we tanked. Chuck got the MVP, averaging 40 and 20. Just insanity. The Cavs won the finals against the Lakers. We won the draft lottery from Orlando's pick, who we gave them, I think, Hershey Hawkins or something. Then we had Dallas's first round pick for like nothing. And then we also had the eighth pick, which was our pick. And then we did this trade. What is this? This is for Washington's pick next year, I guess. Yeah, because this was pick 3. I didn't want this. I was able to get 5 first round picks from the Bullets, so that'll be interesting. We picked up Sprewell with the 8th overall pick, and then yeah. So I think that pretty much covers where we are right now. Oh, and for Ernie, I didn't make him like the most insane player. I literally just made him the position average for pretty much everything except a couple tendencies. I maxed out his flashy dunk and alley-oop tendencies because fuck it, why not? You know, why not? And then attributes, same thing, position average for everything. And I don't think I did anything. He has some things going up. I don't know why. And then he has like 85 potential. Yeah. His minimum potential, I think I set to an 80. So we'll see. We'll see what he ends up being. I did give him a bunch of badges though, not like crazy. I think he has like 8. Yeah, he has 8 gameplay badges, and they're all bronze. But he's only 25, so he has a chance to get better. And then I gave him crazy personality badges. I feel like it all makes sense. You know, I feel like that too. I think this all makes sense for Ernie Johnson. So he'll be the shooting guard. Do I want to move him to point guard? Nah, we'll have a smaller backcourt, and then we're obviously going to focus on getting Chuck and Shaq the ball. Cedric Ceballos, I think I just signed. Yeah, we signed him to a 3-year deal. Oh, this was another thing I wanted to show too. In this last season, Chuck, he had a game where he scored 78 points, so that's pretty sick. I mean, in the single game, he's got to be in the record, because I don't think David Robinson would have done it already. He might have. Yeah. He didn't yet. Oh, he's not even in the top 5. So Chuck is the number 2 all-time scorer. And also rebounds in a season. I gotta see this. He's number 3. One of the craziest seasons ever. So we do open up the season against Michael. Oh, dang. Ernie's got to... I'm gonna let Ernie guard him. I forget what Ernie's perimeter defense is, but I can't imagine this is gonna be good for us. And I just replaced one of the roster fillers with him. I downloaded the most downloaded Jordan era roster. It's the first one, so Chuck is pretty crazy in this. But we're gonna let Ernie guard him, and we'll jump in here if it's close. Oh, I should have showed you guys the jerseys. I'll show you guys the jerseys in the court after. It's a low-scoring game, but we do lose by 14. Michael gave Ernie some work. Shaq in his first career game had 22 and 10. Barkley only 13 and 11. That's kind of disappointing. These are the jerseys. Nothing too crazy. Just threw them together really quickly. And then the alternate unis, I went with the blue and red, matches the logo, I guess. I don't know. They ain't great, but like they're something. And then the arena, I just did this. Inside the NBA, in the middle, you got Old Heads Basketball. Inside the paint, TNT Sports, NBA on TNT is the only advertisement. On the side, on the sidelines, it says, "I got rings, you don't." And I think that about covers it. So we'll sim a little bit, see how we are doing. Make sure all this is how I want it. Let's feed the post. We should out-rebound every team in the NBA. We got post-centric, so we're going to actually do grit and grind for now. Shaq has really high proficiency, so we'll go to this next game. Oh, wait. First, we'll look at us against the NBA championship team and then some of the other stars of this era. We do blow out the Cavs. Shaq with 28, 9, and 5. Barkley 13, 18, and 6. Ernie Johnson with 23, 2, and 5 on really solid shooting. How is Ernie doing early on? 13 points on 60% shooting? All right. 2 minutes up. 2 minutes left. We're up by 2. That felt really loud. It's probably fine. I'm going to turn the filter off. I like the filter, but just for viewing purposes. So we got Ernie in there, Chuck, Kenny. I think that's Shaq. They got Shaq looking super young, which I appreciate, man. That was like one of my biggest pet peeves in this game. Kenny trying to take on, I think that's Sam Perkins maybe? Barkley in the paint gets blocked by Eldon Campbell. I did have to give up a lot low-key to get Kenny. I had to give up like 2 firsts for him. One of them was ours, I think, so it's not the biggest deal. We should be good. Also gave Ernie some Jordans. He got Jordans for away games, and then wait, why are our away jerseys white? So we get James Worthy scoring a bucket on us. I'm about to have to check this out. Man, this court is ugly. The red with the yellow. Oh, no, I forgot to mention. Kenny for 3. Off the screen by Shaq. Tips it out. Can we get it? No, they just jog to it. The back of the jerseys, they have nicknames instead of last names, but the only person I've noticed it with so far is Shaq. Everybody else just has their last name. Magic Johnson takes it hard to the rim on Kenny. Gets the and one. Kenny looks like he tried to take a charge. Who's the better E. Johnson? Magic or Ernie? 102-99 game. I'm about to have to change our fucking sets. Why is Shaq on the 3-point line? Shaq with the offensive rebound. Misses the putback. Gets another offensive rebound. Gets it poked away. That should be a bucket, Shaq. There we go. Little nice post hook. We're good. 1-point game. 56 seconds left. Oh, they're going to Worthy. Is that Ceballos on him? Good steal by Shaq. Ernie going the other way. Push it up. You got Charles. Ernie, no. That has to be a pass, dude. Charles going on AC Green. No good. And Shaq wasn't in the paint, so. Shot clock's about 5 seconds, 4 seconds difference. Magic's got the Converse weapon. I can't believe we're playing for the no foul. Magic with the midi. Can't get it to go. 4.5 seconds, basically. And we will have a shot at a game winner. Ceballos to inbound. Shaq at the 3-point line again. Kenny catches it at damn near half court. Barkley midi. Got it! Let's go! Easy dubs. Never in doubt. Face up midi. Bank shot. No time left on the clock. Don't even need a review. Dang, James Worthy gave him the work though. Barkley with 22, 11, and 6. Shaq with 20 and 9. Good stuff. Definitely want to change the playbook. We'll just go with like a 91 Pistons. Hopefully that's pretty good for us. So I was gonna peep this Celtics game. Would Larry have already been retired by this time? That just like reminded me, I don't know when Larry Bird retires. No, he's in Denver. All right, here's all the trades I've been doing. Oh wow, it even has last year's trades. That's pretty dope. Here's all my trades. So yeah, cool. You guys can see these if you care. So he just signed there. They signed Larry to a 3-year deal. Interesting. We gotta sign some people. Glad to see that all of the roster fillers are off the rosters, it looks like. Actually, let's go see. Let's go see if there's any roster fillers that have made it. Yeah, no roster fillers have made it. There's like no free agents. Okay, Earl. I don't think there's any other real ones. All right, we just signed a couple random ones. Yeah, that must have been a glitch on 2K's end because it does say we have the jersey set up correctly. So I don't know. So we did get killed by Jordan and the Bulls again. Second half, they killed us. That does make me feel like I want to go try and get Reggie real quick. Reggie Miller's not on the Pacers. Hopefully he's in the roster at least. He was a free agent after his first year. 4-star value, making 3.5 mil. That is going to be tough to make up. Do we have any of our own picks left? No. All right, well, we couldn't get it right now. We'll do some simming, and then if we really feel like it's necessary, we'll take a look at it. Also, our fan interest is at 0.1%. And I will say, too, I forgot, the team that I relocated was the Sixers, just because they already had Chuck. He was going to be the toughest player to get. And I knew I was going to import Ernie for one of the roster filler spots. All right, so we are here at the deadline. They have us as the best team in the league, but we are second in the conference. Chuck having a down year for sure. No, but definitely having a worse year than last year because he doesn't have to carry everything anymore. Shaq, insanely good rookie season. Kenny's numbers down a little bit. Ernie is at 11, 3, and 4. Honestly, I don't hate these numbers. He's probably been a positive player for us. Barely, but he has been. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. I don't think I've ever seen that. We're going to do this trade with the Celtics for these two. I can move on from them later on if I need to. We are playing 10 deep, and I think our bench isn't that good, but that's okay. Yeah, the Bulls are above us. Mike's at 99. Pip's at 91. Kukoc is here. He's on like a nothing deal, bro. He might be someone we look out to get. A look at the All-Star game. Chuck made it for us, but no Shaq. Interesting. Who's M. Adams? Michael Adams. 5'10" point guard for the Knicks, it looks like. No, the Nets. Respect to your game. I don't know who this is, to be honest. Honestly, yeah, I don't know who that is. We did beat the Bulls in Sim. Kenny Smith had 28 and 8. Barkley 19 and 14. Ernie didn't have a fun day. We're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna make Shaq the first scoring option against the Nets here, and my reason for this is the Nets at center are starting Chris Dudley, who I believe is the player Shaq had his famous dunk against the Knicks where he shoves the guy down. We're gonna have Shaq play all 48, and we're just gonna see how it goes. All right, so right about halftime, Shaq's only got 13 and 6. Ernie's taking over. We won the game. Shaq had 30 and 7. Dudley went 10 and 5. That's not even fun, man. I'm gonna have us play a little more up tempo. We already are playing. Because I don't want us to do shoot at will. We'll do average tempo. And I'm going to do that same thing I just did with the Hornets here. Because there's no way they have a good center. Because Alonzo went somewhere else. I forget where Alonzo went. He might have honestly gone to... Actually, let's see. Leitner, solid rookie season. Yeah, he might be here. No, I honestly don't know where Alonzo Mourning went. We're going to do the same thing we did here. Because the Hornets starting center is Mike Kaminsky. He's 75 overall. He's actually not that bad. But he's guarding Shaq, so this should be easy dub. We do get the win. Shaq isn't even the top 2 scorer. He's the 4th leading scorer of this game. He had a good game, but like Chuck definitely outshined him. I am interested to see. They do have Chuck as the leader in the MVP race, so that'll be interesting. Last game against the Heat here. We do win. Chuck does win MVP as well. Shaq won Rookie of the Year, 6th man Kenny Anderson, Defensive Player of the Year David Robinson. Rex Chapman, Most Improved. Coach of the Year, Phil. Executive is me. Damn right it is. Chuck, first team. He's also defensive second team. Rookie first, Shaq. All right, in round 1, we are taking on the Nets again. They got Derek Coleman, first overall pick from Syracuse. Drazen Petrovic, round 3. All right, we're definitely going to, for the playoffs, take away these last 2 guys' minutes. Only want real players playing. How'd Spree do? Shaq's going to play 38. Shaq's going to play 40. So can Chuck. Game 1. This is a best of 5 series, so we got to be careful. Chuck put up 50, 17, and 6. Shaq only 13 and 1 in 20 minutes. He must have fouled out. He did. Game 2 is a win. Charles Barkley is going crazy. Shaq, not a great game again. 2 for 8 from the free throw line. And we did sweep the first round. Charles Barkley, another 30-point game. Kenny Smith, 30. Shaq only 14 and 8 on 12 shots. We'll be playing the Knicks in the second round, who, if you don't know, Patrick Ewing is why Shaq liked to wear 33. Game 1 is a win. Shaq showed up against his, what would the word be? Idol? I don't know. I don't know if he'd call him an idol, so I'm gonna stay away from that. Game 2 is a victory. Oh yeah, Shaq's here. Charles Barkley doing Barkley stuff. Game 3 is a victory again. We just got more than that. Oh. Shaq with a bad game here. And game 4 is a loss. Patrick Ewing had a great game. But we do win. Gentleman sweep in 5. Cedric Ceballos showed up. Shaq had a good game. Please just not the Bulls. We do get the Bulls. This is going to be a tough matchup for us. And it's honestly making me consider moving our guy to the bench. What's Spreewell's perimeter? It's actually worse. Do we have like a good perimeter defender? Shaq. Ernie might be our best option unless Kenny. Yeah, Ernie has the best perimeter defense on the team. Oh my gosh. So against the Bulls, we'll just try and have anyone else beat us. All right, so we just basically tried to make it so Jordan can't beat us. Game 1, he had a solid game. Pippen kind of struggled. Right now, we're in an era where it's like, okay, if we can force anybody else but Jordan to beat us, we have a good shot at beating them. Game 2 is a victory. Mike, only 16 points, but they still got the win. Game 3 is a win for us. Yeah, Mike's not having the best series. Game 4 is a win for them. 22, 14, and 7 for Mike. Shaq, bro, what is going on with your rebounds? You're playing 40 minutes. How are you not getting rebounds? I'm going to knock his minutes back just so hopefully he doesn't keep falling out, because I'm assuming that's what's happening. Give Ernie 32 minutes. Big game 5. We did win. Mike had 25. Shaq had 18 and 12. Okay, game 6. We're gonna simcast it, so hopefully we get some fun minutes here. We're up 13, and we get the win. Charles goes for 42, 14 and 10 for Shaq. Ernie with a 15, 3, 6, and a steal game. Mike gave him everything he could, but we beat them, and now we have to play the Jazz in the finals. They got pieces here. This dude's name's Blue, and they got Mark Eaton, so it's gonna be a matchup in the paint. Wow, Karl Malone actually looks young as hell. Good on them for adding that. He's shooting 42%, 43% from 3. Oh, he's only 3 for 7. We're gonna sim game 1, see how it goes. We do get the win. 34 and 23 for Chuck. Shaq 18 and 7. Game 2 is a victory. Are we about to win it in year 1? Game 3 is victory. Simcast game 4, maybe hop in if we get a chance. Down 4, tie game. Up 2. All right, under 2 minutes, tie game. We'll hop in. Checking in Sabalos. Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Oh, whoops. 2-point game, their lead. All 4 of our guys are on the court right now. Chuck posting up Karl. Layup. Nice move. 104, 104. Malone going right back at Chuck. And the one-legged fadeaway goes in. They got the lead again. Kenny's going to bring it up. Getting guarded by Scott Skiles, I believe. They're giving Kenny an ISO. And he has no bag. Give it to Shaq. All right, pick and roll with Shaq. Moving 3 for Kenny. No good, but Shaq on the putback. Bro, by the way, this is just like 83 overall Shaq. I wasn't even thinking about that. 85. He's up to an 85. Once he gets like up to an 88, probably after this year, it's going to be crazy. Stockton. Inside to Malone. Followed by Barkley. Malone will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's go. Big miss there. Almost missed both. It'll be a 1-point game. That's perfect. This way we don't have to shoot no threes. 1-point game we can deal with. And we're going right back to Barkley, our MVP. Oh, I thought he was about to pull that. Barkley hands it off to Kenny. Kenny back to Barkley. To Ernie, to Sabalos. Sabalos is going to have to shoot over Blue Edwards. Sabalos for 3. No good. 35 seconds. Going to try and play good defense here. Karl Malone has it at the top. Gets a screen. Drives on Barkley. Barkley with decent defense. Gets the rebound. We'll have 21 seconds to try and score. We could hold for the last shot. I doubt we will. By the way, I did hire Michael Stauffer as well. I don't know if I said that already. Kenny, again, no bag on Stockton. Down to 10 seconds. Go and pick and roll with Shaq again. Nothing open. Shaq inside. Gets the dunk with just 4.7 again. And we have a chance to win the finals on a Shaq dunk in his rookie season. Gotta imagine this ends up in the hands of Malone. They're gonna get it to Stockton at half court because this game's stupid. Dumps it into Malone. Malone, hook, got it. Utah wins game 4, forcing a game 5. Karl and Barkley dueled it out to end the game. 26, 17, and 5 for Barkley. 36 and 9 for Malone. Game 5. We're up early. Second half, we still have the lead. And I think we might have done enough. 14-point lead. I'm going to hop in just to play. I'm going to play a little bit before we get like super good. Karl Malone midi is good. Mark Eaton, big ass up here. All right, get me out of here. We do win the chip in year 1. Charles Barkley is an NBA champion, averaging 33, 18, and 6 in the finals. That is just insane. I'm gonna let Earl Cureton retire. I don't want to bring him back. I'll bring back everybody else for everyone else, though. All right, all the roster fillers have pretty much retired, it looks like. Robert Parrish makes the Hall of Fame. Draft lottery time. We will not have a lottery pick, it looks like. We have the 12th pick, and the 17th, and the 19th. Staff will just leave like that. Are we going to be able to get Weber? Probably not. I mean, we really don't even need him for real, for being honest. But it would be sick. We could move, because Chuck originally was put at the small forward in this roster, I believe. We could put Chuck at the small. All right, we'll try and get Weber. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to join in real quick. Pacers have the first pick. Well, I got it done. It took a lot of picks in this draft, or it took all of our picks in this draft. We're going to go get Weber. He joins the inside crew. Sean Bradley goes 2. Penny goes 3. There's a trade. Kevin McHale, Rick Fox. Was Rick Fox around this long? Just got traded for the 4th overall pick, who ends up being Jamal Mashburn. The 7th pick got traded for Bruce Bowen in a later first. Rodney Rogers to the Clippers. Matthew Brown goes 10. Allen Houston's still out there. Nick Van Exel, Sam Cassell, Lindsey Hunter, Scott Burrell, the other Irvin Johnson. I'll give you Ed Pinckney though. Allen Houston goes to the Pacers with our pick. Dude, Sam Cassell has still not got picked. All right, we'll take Anthony Mason. Cedric Ceballos will go over there. He was pretty good for us, but that's okay. We get the first round pick from the Knicks. We just did a trade with the Bulls to move back in the draft and get a first round pick later. I'm taking a risk hoping that Sam is still available. Damn it, the Hawks got him. They did just draft Nick Van Exel, so hopefully we're gonna give them their 26th pick. And actually, can we just do this? All right, we'll give them the 26th pick. They like what they have. We weren't able to get Sam Cassell. I'll see who's available with our pick at 26. Scott Burrell. Lindsey Hunter's here. We go with Lindsey Hunter at the 26th pick, and that'll do it for me. We did get Weber. We got Lindsey Hunter. 2 guys who will pretty much play right away for us. David Robinson is a free agent. We're going to sign both David Wingate and Dennis Hobson just as wing players for us. And Irvin Johnson went undrafted. They gave him A, interior defense, and like B, rebounding, I think. So like, why not just go pick him up? His interior defense is an 80, 77 rebounding. Perfect. Wait, Kukoc is here? Damn, can't afford him. All right, player progression should be nice to us with Sprewell and Shaq. 89 overall. Sprewell to a 76. Ernie regressed. Why'd he regress? Well, that's disappointing. So Ernie will probably be significantly worse this year. So right now the starting lineup is Kenny, Ernie, Barkley, Chris Webber, and Shaq. Pinckney, Masons, Wingate, Sprewell, and Hobson off the bench. I think we'll go 11 deep. Actually, we can go 10. We'll go 10, but I do want to see if I can get Reggie just to kind of fill out the TNT family. Well, it took a lot, definitely. We had to give him Sprewell, Anthony Mason, Ed Pinckney, and 3 first-round picks, but we did get Reggie Miller to come play for us. He starts at the 2, and we officially have like an all TNT starting lineup. The bench ain't pretty, but it don't matter. Look at the starting 5. Look at the starting 5. We'll look at system proficiency, see what will best suit the team. We can go post-centric, I guess. Yeah, we'll go post-centric, and let's see how we are. First game was a win. Second game was a win. I also want to add Reggie to the no trade. We also beat the Bulls. Michael had 41, but we just had too much. We bring in Mike Kaminsky. Man, there's some real people here. Bring in Hubert Davis. He's got a strap on him. Pause. This upcoming draft class, Grant Hill. I think we pretty much got our team set. It's just going to be too good if we keep going. Also, we haven't lost. We lost our first game to Phoenix on December 12th by 3. Kevin Johnson, Kevin Willis, gave us buckets. Ernie led the way for us. Dang, so it tanked a bunch of this stuff. That's disappointing. But that's all right. We're still winning. 22-1. We lost to the Nets, who still have Chris Dudley and Derek Coleman. We lost to these bum-ass Sonics. We just gave the Spurs the work. 107-56. Oh, they're without David Robinson, so he left, and they are struggling. At the All-Star break, we were 43-5, but I simmed through it. We are now 44-5. Charles Barkley makes the All-Star team, but no Reggie Miller. Matt Adams again, or Michael Adams. No Reggie Miller, no Shaq. How is that possible? Shaq's averaging 20 and 11. Reggie's down to 14, but like 17, 9, and 5 for C-Web. Mike did get us here. Pippen too, damn. They were too much to handle for us. And we finished the year with the greatest regular season of all time. Barkley again, his third straight MVP. Weber, Rookie of the Year. Sixth man, Kenny Anderson. Defensive Player of the Year, Mike. Robert Horry, Most Improved. Coach of the Year and Executive for us. First team, Barkley. Second team, Weber as a rookie. Third team, Shaq. Defensive teams, rookie first team, obviously. Cool. Taking on Cleveland, who just a couple years ago won the NBA championship. I'm really like not too worried about anybody right now. That's what's crazy. Yeah, again, respect to my Pistons. They almost beat us, took us to 6, and we have the number 2 seeded Charlotte Hornets, who are literally just getting carried by Larry Johnson, averaging 22 and 9 in the regular season, up to 30 and 12. Kendall Gill averaging 20. PJ Brown's here, 11. Del Curry about 18 in the regular season. Damn. Well, this should be a 4-0. We lost the first game, won the next 4. The Timberwolves, who do the Timberwolves even have? Oh, they got Alonzo. That's who. They got Alonzo, Vin Baker, Hershey Hawkins, who we traded. I was like, where did he come from? Rod Strickland, Tyrone Corbin, Sam Mitchell, Luke Longley. They got a decent team. Game 1's a win. 37-19 for Chuck. I think we got this in the bag. 37-13 for Chuck. Weber with 24 and 8, 17 and 12 for Shaq. 15, 9 and 13. In back-to-back years, we have won the NBA championship. Again, Chuck is the Finals MVP. There's some new rules coming in. Draft lottery time. We have the second and third best odds at the NBA first overall pick. So our picks end up being the third and fourth picks. That's disappointing. I mean, I guess there's always a chance that Grant falls. Maybe J.K. goes first overall. He does. Do the Celtics need a wing? I mean, Reggie Lewis is there. Gamble's there. Do they not see themselves needing a wing? Hold on. It does have them going Grant Hill. Looks like the best players available are both wings. I wonder if the Celtics would want both picks for it. Oh, I can do this. Move down one pick as well as giving them our 24th pick. And now we got another NBA on TNT legend, Grant Hill. And we might be able to get another one here. Yep, Jalen Rose, another TNT member. And now joins Chris. Bro, why can I not speak? Chris Webber on our team. We're going to let Dennis Hobson walk. We obviously renew Shaq, Hubert Davis. We're going to send a qualifying offer to Irvin. So now this team's getting crowded. Take a Clippers first round pick for David Wingate. And we'll just bring back people who were with us last year. Bring in Herb Williams. He ain't going to play, but... All right, player progression time. Hubert Davis and Irvin Johnson are both back. Barkley goes down 1. Shaq up 3. 7 for Chris Webber. Reggie up 1. Kenny Smith up 1. Ernie starting to regress. That's not great. But this should be another insanely good year. I don't know how long I'm going to go. We kind of already killed this. Maybe we go 82-0. Who knows? Immediately not going 82-0 as we lose 3 in our first few weeks. They don't even have us as the best team, bro. Jalen Rose is a small forward. Dang. I was hoping to move him to the point. We are going to train him to be a point guard, though. and give him high load management. Hopefully he progresses quicker. Okay, we are 15-3, but we are listed as the second best team. Who do they think is better than us? The Hornets, who we just swept in the finals. Come on, man. Be for real. Wonder if how Larry's doing. Not bad still. Right now, 45, 43, 96. No trade offers. Shaq finally makes an all-star team. Barkley does as well. Michael Adams, 4-time all-star. All in this sim, I think. We win 70 games for back-to-back seasons. I actually thought we were better this year, but apparently not. As Chuck, 4th MVP of his career. Rookie of the Year, J. Kidd, Calvert Chaney. And obviously we won these things. First team, Barkley and Shaq. Second team, Weber. Defensive second team, Weber. Rookie first team, Grant Hill. What did Grant give us this year? 13 points? That's not bad. We have the Knicks in round 1. This should be easy work. Was in round 2. We got the Pistons. This could be tougher. They don't have a great center, so Shaq should go crazy, but game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a loss. Game 4 is a win. And game 5 is a win. So we're playing the Hornets again. Also, I think I said we beat them in the finals, but obviously we didn't. We beat them in the conference finals last year. Lakers make it. Magic coming off the bench for them, it looks like. 12 assists. Probably not coming off the bench, though. And we are back in the NBA Finals to take on the Lakers. This could be the best team that we played against matchup-wise. 2-1 lead them. 2-2. 3-2. And we win it in 6. Chris Webber, Finals MVP. Got it done. Herb Williams retires. I'm going to let all these guys start retiring now if they decide. Unless they're, like, crazy good. Oh, no. There's league realignment. Wait a minute. Did the Raptors just become a team? Oh, no. We have the second best odds. We fall all the way to 6. I'm not mad. And Michael Stauffer is going to go sign elsewhere. Oh, no. All right, Mitchell Hudson. Going to have to let Lindsay walk. Everybody else is getting protected. Can I protect everybody? Yeah. All right. Sorry, Lindsay. You're probably getting drafted. Who's Bruce Jones? Lindsey Hunter did get drafted to the Raptors. I honestly feel like both these teams have sold this. We're not going to go get the first pick again. Is there anybody else, like Brent Barry maybe? No, he was on NBA TV. I don't know if he was on TNT much. Oh yeah, it does say he was on NBA on TNT, so hopefully he falls to us at 6. The Raptors trading their 4th overall pick for D. Brown. Damon Stoudemire, who was a Raptor. Bryant Reeves goes to the Grizzlies. And we're going to go get... Oh, Stackhouse is here, though. Hold up. All right, I'll let Stack fall. We'll go get Brent Barry. With the 29th pick, we'll just go get Jimmy King for the Michigan connection. Kenny Smith declines his player option. We do re-sign Kenny. We're going to skip through free agency. Barkley goes down 1 again. Shaq's up to a 95. Weber's up to a 93. Kenny's still improving. Jalen Rose up to a 79. Hubert Davis up to a 78. Grant Hill up to an 81. Ernie is regressing big time. Not a positive player anymore. In the 95 season, we are power ranked 1st. Bulls are right behind us. They got BJ still, Michael, Tony, Horace. But Pip is gone, it looks like. Scottie Pippen joined the New Jersey Nets and Derek Coleman. Yeah, I think we're winning again. So at the All-Star break, we are 43-4. Grant Hill made it. Brett Barry make it? No, he's probably not even playing. And the West win the All-Star game. Shaq made the All-Star game, as did Charles Barkley. Chris Webber made it. I don't know why I'm so interested in this. I don't know who this is. And he's just killing it right now. Shout out him. Shout out Michael Adams. 5'10". Late career, like, insane run for him. We're 43-4. I didn't make any trades, so we're just going to keep Simmons. Dang, so Chuck and Reggie are both likely to be free agents this year. That'll be tough. Another 70-win season. We finished 75-7, and MVP goes to Chris Weber, insane, averaging 22, 23 basically, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. Rookie of the Year goes to Milwaukee Bucks, Kevin Garnett. Calbert Chaney, 6th man of the year. David Robinson, Terrell Brandon, and then obviously us. Damn. 3 players make the first team. 2 players make defensive second team. And the Nets, who do have Scottie Pippen. Something to be cognizant of. I'm just not worried, bro. We sweep them. We got Orlando, who have Sean Kemp, Sean Bradley. They got a nice little team here. Some teams seem to be getting better. We do 5 games, sweep them. Wow, KG led a team to the conference finals as a, 18-year-old, 19-year-old? That's crazy. But he went up against the MVP. Now the Clippers, 3-seeded Clippers, Gary Grant, Ron Harper, Charles Smith, Danny Manning, and Archie O'Neal. Well, Archie, you met Shaq. Chris Webber is your finals MVP. I'm just going to let these guys retire. 2 Hall of Fame. Oh, I didn't realize Larry did. My fault. Larry and Moses each. Jersey retirements. We retired Moses Malone's jersey. Draft lottery. We don't have a lottery pick, it looks like. Nope. First year we don't have a lottery pick. Do we even have a pick? We have the 25th pick from the Clippers. Looking at this class, nobody really stands out to me as like a TNT guy, so we'll just go with best player available. Darvin Ham, I see. I think I'm going to trade it. Traded it for a Heat first round pick. Kobe went number 1 to the Raptors. God, I can't speak. Number 2, Ray Allen, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Stephon Marbury. The Hawks got Ray Allen and Raheem. Anybody else double up? Pistons got Ilgauskas. Celtics get Ben Wallace. He goes from undrafted to the 8th overall player picked in this draft, in a really good draft. My God. 50-point scorer, Tony Delk there. No rookies. Barkley declines his player option. Oof. Shaq, brother. I'm going to do no option, but I'll give you the most money I can. You have no trade clause as well. I forgot about Reggie, though. And we did bring back all 3 of those guys. Reggie on technically a 2-year with a team option. Barkley for 5, Shaq for 5, and we got a really good roster. I'm not gonna sign nobody. Player progression, I'm assuming is gonna be really nice to us. Hubie comes back. Oh wait, do we still have Ernie? Okay, we still got Ernie. Barkley goes down again. Shaq's up to a 96. Weber a 94. 88. Reggie Miller 85 overall for Jalen Rose. Kenny Smith still at 85. Grant Hill at 84. Still haven't lost. 16-0, 17, 18, 19. This is nasty. 31-0, 32. This is the best start we've gotten off to. Can we hit 40-0? 40-0, no trades to make. And we lose our first game to the fucking Hawks. They got Stackhouse, who's up to an 82. Ray Allen, they drafted. Nick Van Exel, they've drafted really well. Now they have David Robinson, too. Okay. And we traded them for Spree, who's up to an 84. Not too mad about that. We'll sim through this. We are 44-1 at the All-Star break. We did lose the All-Star game again. Shaq makes it. Barkley makes it. Weber made it. Nobody else good enough. Ernie will resign. Can only resign him for 1 year to the minimum. Currently 65-4. Can we beat our record? And we did. 77-5. Shaq wins his MVP now. Steve Nash, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, we're just kind of goated. Weber and Shaq make first team. Barkley's down to second team. Weber's on defensive second. None of our rookies make anything. Or wait, we don't have a rookie, do we? We got the Nets in round 1. They still got Scotty, Kenny Anderson, Grant Long, Derek Coleman. 3-0. The Magic, basically the same team. 4-0. Milwaukee, KG, Sean Elliott. This is a good team. Doesn't matter. We sweep them as well. Can we go 16-0? Denver has Penny, Mahmoud, Alfonso Ellis, Dikembe. This is going to be a tougher series. We win game 1. We lose game 2. Win game 3. Win game 4. Lose game 5. And we win in 6. Chris Webber. I guess we just keep going. I mean, why not? Dominique Wilkins ended his career as a Piston. Interesting. Gerald Wilkins also retired same year. I think they're cousins or brothers. I don't know. Oh no! Damn it. Draft lottery time. And our jerseys got reset. I might have to go fix them. I don't know. We don't have a pick. All this stuff is fine. Let's go see. Is there anybody in the draft that screams TNT guy? I mean, T-Mac technically, right? We didn't draft nobody. There wasn't anybody I saw that was somebody that I recognized as a TNT guy. I'm gonna keep Reggie. Sent Weber an offer. Player progression time. Shaq stays at a 96. Chris up to a 95. Again, Barkley goes down. Jalen Rose up 3. Reggie Miller down. Grant Hill's not really progressing. Brent Berry up to an 82. Ernie down to a 64. That's cool. Ernie can just be like a veteran mentor. Dang, I gotta go edit everything. The jerseys are messed up because I accidentally forgot to decline the jersey change in the off season to the Sixers. And I forgot to save the completely finished stuff, so it was kind of just a work in progress thing. I will upload this though. All right, again, another season. Let's go. Our first game was a 125-63 victory, where Chris Webber went for 30 and 26, Shaq 20, 18, 9. I am making a change to start Grant Hill. Just hopefully he starts progressing a little more. We'll see how it goes. We haven't lost since I done it. Did it. We still haven't lost since I did it. Dang, we lost 3 games in a week. That's tough. We were 34-1 before that week. Michael Adams' run ended. Michael Williams was an all-star, averaging 9 points. Oh, 11 assists. Fair, I guess. We had 3 all-stars again. And we won the all-star game. We will have hella free agents this year, so that's kind of scary. Down year from the inside the NBA on TNT crew, as we only win 74 games. Shaq is your MVP again. Chris Webber and Shaq both first team. Barkley again second team. Defensive second, Shaq and Webber. And that's that. We got Miami. We got Chicago. What's crazy about this, with how good we've been, I don't think Mike's won a chip. Mike won 1 NBA championship because of how good we've been. And we play him in round 2. We sweep him. We're going to sweep this team as well. And we got the Clippers again in the championship. It took 7. I didn't expect it to, but it took 7. But we did win. Letting everybody retire. Magic Johnson stayed in the league until 98. Good for him. We got the 18th pick from Miami. The first overall pick, Michael Olawakandi's here. The Suns will give me their 1999 first round pick for 1 first and 1 second, and they drafted a non-real player. Vince Carter went number 1, Dirk number 2. I'm actually interested to see who Dirk just joined. Oh no, we are over the cap with only 7 players on our roster, 6 players. We got to keep the best players. We could bring back Reggie. Really want to just bring back Jalen Rose or Grant Hill. All right, we'll bring back both Reggie and Grant, I hope. Okay, so we matched Jalen's offer, and we let Reggie, or we declined Reggie. So now we have Jalen, Grant, Kenny. Okay, so we look good. Can I bring back Reggie though? Like, do I have the money now? Oh, yeah, Reggie's gonna have to go. All right, we signed some guys from the minimum, just really good rebounders at the big positions. And Barkley goes down again. Jalen goes up. Kenny Smith goes down. Grant not progressing. Ernie down to a 62. So I think from now on, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to not show you guys any of the season. We'll just go to the end of the season and playoffs and stuff. I will say, though, this is the first year that Chuck didn't make the All-Star game. KG is your MVP. Anton. Archie O'Neal, 6th man of the year. And obviously we win our stuff. Weber and O'Neal, first team. Wait a minute. Oh, KG. Damn, that's a great season. Shaq defensive second. We got the Nets in round 1. They still got Derek Coleman. They got Pippen still. They got Dampier, Kenny Anderson, Vernon Maxwell. Us in 3. Boston, Damon Stoudemire, Reggie Lewis, Glenn Robinson. This is a good little team. Ben Wallace off the bench. Indiana, solid team. Took us to 6. And then the Timberwolves. Hershey Hawkins, man, still hooping. Lonzo Mourning. Timeout. Tell me why I thought Cliff Robertson was fucking AI. We went in 5. Shaq. On we push. Will Purdue retired. Okay, don't care. Clyde and Isaiah. We do have the 9th possible pick, and it fell. No, stayed at 9. Manu went number 1. Baron Davis number 2. Elton Brand 3. Rip 4. 5. Steve Francis. First trade for Tyrone Hill and Chris Mullen. Okay. Lamar Odom. There's somebody I'm hoping falls to us. Willie. Hornets are trading it with the Warriors for Tim Hardaway. Dang, the Warriors are restarting. They got Jason Terry, and the guy I wanted fell. Ron Artest, we're going to get him for some more defense. Not a TNT guy, but there was nobody else, and we're about to start losing guys, so grab Jeff Foster. Why not? Bringing in Dale George. I don't even know if that's a real person. Hold up. Dale George is not a real person, so I'm not going to keep him. Kenny goes down. Barkley goes down. Jalen Rose is a 90. Grant Hill goes up to an 85. Ernie down to a 60. The Cavaliers give me a power forward and a first round pick, so fuck it. Yeah, I think we might have fallen off. 22-6. Obviously, it's really good, but like where we've been, not the best. Can we get to 70 wins again? Oh yeah, we're good. It was looking dodgy there for a minute. 72-10. Weber wins his 2nd MVP, I believe. Yep. Weber, Shaq, obviously. Shaq, Weber again. Tough Cleveland team here. Sweep them. KG doing his thing with these fucking Bucks, bro. You just don't. Oh no! And they win the chip. I was gonna say he just doesn't have enough, but damn, he did it himself. That caught me so off guard, bro. That's tough. We did not win the chip. We traded out of the draft. I'm going to, at this point, since we've been so good and we finally lost, I'm going to just go till each of the 4 inside the NBA guys retire. So Shaq's still got a ways to go. Kenny being a couple years probably. Charles is getting there too. And Ernie could be any day now. So, yeah, I will see y'all when I see y'all. All right, it was literally hours later, and we have finally finished the career of Shaq and Chris Webber and Jalen Rose at the same time. It was successful. The last few years, he's been without any of the other guys. I think Chuck was the last. Chuck and Ernie, I think, retired the same year in like 2005. 14 NBA championships, 2-time MVP, 3 times finals MVP. Somehow I think he had a better career with us. Obviously Chris Webber did. Jalen Rose, same deal. Players that are still on the roster, we added Dwayne Wade, Richard Jefferson, Rondo, JJ Redick. Just tried to get some analyst type dudes. I don't know, man. I want to see, like, let's see where Shaq and Chuck ended up all time. Points in a season. Wow. So I think Chuck, since it didn't count like the years before we loaded in, he finished in the 60s somewhere. It might even be lower now because of other guys. Yeah, so he's at 81. So that's a shame, but he'd probably be a lot higher. And then Shaq finished 7th all time. In the rebounds, Shaq is 5th. Kevin Garnett, bro, I gotta show you guys this in a second, but see where Chuck finished, because he had a crazy beginning, so 32nd, but Kevin Garnett might be the GOAT in this sim, because Kevin Garnett won like every fucking MVP for a minute. Still averaging 20, 5 MVPs. He's an NBA champion, a finals MVP. And then you know who else won fucking MVP, bro? Vin Baker for the Timberwolves, and they won a championship. I think they beat us. So shit got weird. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. We'll go see if Shaq gets his jersey retired. 3 guys did. We gave it to Chris, Jalen, and Shaq. I want to see I don't know if we retired Barkley's. Oh, we did. Retired Barkley's in 2005. Not Ernie's, not Kenny Smith's, but it's alright. They won chips. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I'll see y'all in the next one, and peace.